Hi Aquarius, happy birthday. I'm going to do your general reading for the end of January. Some people didn't agree with the readings for the beginning of January for Aquarius because there were other YouTube readers that were saying something different. And I'm not really frustrated by it, but I just kind of want to remind everybody that if I were like every other YouTube reader, then what's the point? You know, like you are going to get certain messages from certain readers, and if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. But I really enjoy like all of the positive attitudes that come out of this channel and all of the positive comments that come. And when there are comments that are made that like really bring the energy down and the vibration down of the channel, that's what's frustrating. Because it doesn't matter to me if I have a different message than other readers do. It doesn't matter to me if I read cards differently. It doesn't matter to me if you think that I'm not professionally trained. Every reader is going to read differently. And you got to pick the reader that resonates with you, right? And I have a lot of Aquarian friends. A lot. And I think that you guys are fantastic humans. Every sign has their faults. Every sign has downfalls. Every sign has amazing qualities, right? Sometimes Aquarians can think that they're right and everybody else is wrong. Sometimes. And that's okay. So standing your ground, Seven of Wands in the second half of January, and the Four of Cups. So really standing your ground. I'm right. Saying I'm right about this. And I don't need to talk about it because I know. I know my path. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. And if you're a little defensive about it, if you're kind of shutting people out about it, that's okay. Five of Pentacles. But, Aquarius, you guys really do have amazing things coming in January, the second half for sure. And I know that you do because I feel it. And I know that you do because it's already in front of you, like we talked about. Already in front of you. So, walk in the path. King of Pentacles. Part of your crew. As you're walking and standing your ground, don't shut people out this month. 10 of Pentacles. We went from the 5 to the 10. As I said, don't shut people out. Why? Because I feel like you have opportunities this month. I feel like you are going to be given opportunities this month to grow financially in a stable way. I feel like that you are going to have people around you that really want to give you like that, you know, like attaboy kind of thing, you know? And if you're like standing your ground and you're like, yeah, I already know. I'm going to get there. I already know. Duh. Okay. That's good. I'm glad that you already know. Are you going to involve anybody else in that? Or is that just going to be like, nope, I get it. And I feel like that's kind of the cycle, right? because there is a lot of stability, but I don't want you to shut people out because of this new beginning that's on the horizon, this new like start that Aquarius, I mean, like, this is the beginning of your year. There you are, Queen of Swords. The Empress. And the Three of Pentacles. Don't shut people out. You have people around you that really want to be part of your posse, and not in a way to take advantage of you. Like, I feel like you guys are really on the defensive, like somebody's going to take advantage of me. You know, somebody's going to take advantage of my kindness. Somebody's going to take advantage of the fact that I'm doing so well. Or somebody's going to take, like I feel like you guys think that it's almost like the other shoe's going to drop, you know? You have this outside version of, yeah, I'm doing so good. I know I'm doing so well. This is awesome. New beginnings. I get to be the fool. So why are you sitting here contemplating and wondering when the other shoe is going to drop? Because it's not. You're doing great. You went from a 5 to a 10. And you got people around you. We have the Empress here. This could be a Taurus. It could also be a Virgo or a Capricorn. But there's like this newness about Aquarius in 2018. There's this challenge for them to like rise to the occasion. And some of you are doing so well already with that. And some of you, I feel like, really need to find that secure part to rise to that, because you have so much good here. Like, I just want to get that straight right now before anybody comes to me and they're like, well, Aquarius is supposed to have like all these pentacles coming. Well, you do. You have a ton. The Fool. The High Priestess. This is you knowing that you can do it. But is it you knowing that you can do it all alone? Or are you going to do it with the help of your friends? Are you going to let this new beginning come naturally? Or are you going to force it to happen all by yourself? I guess neither's right or wrong. I mean, if you want to do it yourself, then do it yourself. I prefer to have help in things when I'm like going from a 5 of Pentacles state to a 10 of Pentacles state. Sometimes that can be overburdening. Sometimes you need that extra, attaboy, you're doing it. So we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups. Death card. I feel like like I said, there's a newness. There's a transition with Aquarians in 2018. We're going from, excuse me, this transition may require some serious conversations with certain people that may become very emotional. Could be a water sign, could be an earth sign, could be another air sign. But within this group of people, if you're shutting out who is helping you get to this ending cycle and pushing you forward, it's going to be really tough to have faith in what's coming. And why do I say that? Because the death card's always tough. You could lose people out of it and then feel like, oh my God, what did I do? I had that conversation. Was I a little rough? Or was this a good thing? Is this a new beginning? Can we rebuild? Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Lover's card underneath. So, Ace of Swords to me in this deck is always that really big conversation that either needs to be had, has already been had, and then we can move forward. But don't do it in such a way that is this. Five of Cups, loss. You know, don't do it like the Knight of Swords. Because you guys do have really awesome things coming. And you want to be able to share it. And you want to be able to do and build. And, I mean, we have a Five of Pentacles. We have a Three of Pentacles, a Five of Pentacles, an Eight of Pentacles, a Ten of Pentacles. So many Pentacles, right? Like what all of the readers are saying, Aquarius has Pentacles. But let's get to how we're doing it. Are we stepping on toes? Are we having faith in the transition of how we're doing it? Are we making sure that we're bringing in the right people, or are we like being super guarded and defending our stance that we're going to do it alone? I think that that's where the Aquarius, the soft heart of Aquarius comes in. Because you guys have a very soft heart. A lot of people would never say that about an Aquarius. I would definitely say that about an Aquarius. You guys have a very, and it's so different than every other sign. It's in a way that, like, you strive to understand people on a level that nobody else ever would. On that very, very, very spiritual level. In just the opposite way, if you're using that against people and you're trying to cut them down, it can be just outright rude and mean. And like, that was probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why would an Aquarius say something so dumb? And I'm not knocking on you guys because, like I said, every sign has their faults. I am a Virgo. I will say that I have faults all day long. And Virgos get mad at me when I talk about a Virgo's faults. Do you know why? Because Virgos think they're right too. I've had to admit many, many times that I am not right. And I'm okay with that. But I can also admit when I am right. Because we all know the difference between knowing when we're right and not being arrogant about it, and thinking that we're right but still being arrogant about it and saying that we're right. You guys have that very soft, very nurturing Empress middle to you. And you can show that all day long. And then there's that one conversation where it's biting and it's cutting, and then you make someone feel like the Five of Cups. So as you're rising to all of this goodness that is coming to you, this new beginning, you know, if you have a Gemini in your life, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, We have the Aries card. We have Scorpio. You know, I mean, we have almost all of them. As you're rising to all of this good that's coming in your life, make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who know you and know your soft parts. And if you are being offered great opportunities, if you're being offered opportunities to start new, to end a cycle and start a new one, if somebody's looking at you and saying, dude, you're being kind of a jackass right now, I would listen to that statement. In fact, I've had that said to me before, and I was forced to listen to it because I was rude and mean, and I've had to apologize. I mean, you have good stuff. And I'm really excited for you. I can't wait for the rest of 2018 for Aquarians. You guys got some good stuff coming. I love you guys. I really, truly do. I think you're awesome. And sometimes I really wish that I had your brains. So have a really, really happy birthday. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I would be very interested to see how many Aquarians want a personal reading after this one. Never mind. You can go to my new website. It's published now, fearlessintuition.net. The link is below. And thank you for all of the support. Everything that's been going on is so wonderful. I am traveling at the end of January to Pensacola, Florida, and I'm trying to get something together where I can have people come into one spot, because I'm getting a lot of requests to come see people, and if I'm like driving all around, that just doesn't make sense. So I will let everybody know. I didn't realize it was going to be that like big, so I'm going to try and get like a central location and then let everybody know that we can do like meet and greet tickets and stuff like that. So oh, and use the InstantGo app, because I'm really loving it. And please understand that I do have a life. So it's taking me like 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer, depending on your time zone when you're texting me, how to, to get back to you. So please understand that. I know that some people get really, really anxious because they don't get answered right away. And I'm sorry about that, but especially like the nights that I have my boys or the days that I have my boys. So anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you have a really, really happy birthday, and I'll see you for your love readings. Bye.